Hey guys, happy 4th of July. We are doing a garden update today. Let's go see how it is. First, we'll stop here. These are the tomatillos. Okay, so last time I did the update, it rained. And then it rained for, I think I did the update on Saturday or Sunday. And it rained for 4 days after that. Everything's either soaked or dry. So today, it's been 90s in the 90s all week. I need to water these. They look like they're dry, the tomato plants. Let's walk back here. Okay. Sorry, the air is running, so you hear the blower. Okay. Stevia, eggplant, spinach, lettuce, jalapeno, and then sad. So I think I'm just going to, it's a perennial, deadhead them and see if they'll come back next year, hopefully. Daylilies, the black-eyed Susan, and then the, oh look, this one finally opened. Let's check it out. Gotta be careful here. Look at it. Can you see it? It's like, I don't know if the colors pick up that good, but it's like a peachy pink color. It's so pretty. Okay, gotta be careful getting out of here now because that's the lavender. The onion patches here. Okay, so the onions, I have to weed them, but that's that. The tomato situation, I fixed a little bit. So remember, all of this was sticking over here too. I left the back only because it looked really like they came down and they bent up and they looked really healthy. So I left them like that. I don't know if that's gonna be a mistake or not, but, and then tomatoes. Oh, did I say happy 4th of July? Happy 4th of July. Today is 4th of July. Strawberries. Uh-oh. I can see it from here. Some yellow. Let's see. Let's get a closer look. Well, crap. Why are you not happy, plants? Aww. So, I mean, all this wet and then all this hot and muggy, it's like thick. It's thick out. We'll say that. These look good. Let's look on this side. Yeah, see, I can see a few underneath that are yellow. Okay, maybe it's just that one. I'll have to cut all that out and then feed him. Maybe he needs a little pick-me-up or something. This is the peppers. Okay, and this is the blackberries are starting to turn. Look, there's a little token blackberry. He's not ready yet. He's not ready yet either. Okay, so they're starting and they're fully loaded, so I'm excited about that. Goji berry, raspberries. Look, blueberries. Yay, finally. It's only like 10 years in the making, right? I mean, geez. This one too. Okay, now let me back up for a second so you can get the full effect of this. Now remember these two plants? Holy cow, 2 plants, right? I had no idea. This is my first time growing this. I had no idea that it was gonna be gigantic. And I should have got a clue when the leaves were like, you know, gigantic, but now what I've done, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, when it was getting to the top, I kind of like bent them down to fill this out and like scooted them this way or did them this way. But now you see I've added this white thing, the white trellis. So I'm thinking, because the raspberries aren't going to be big this season, they'll probably not be until next year. I'm thinking to sway this over to the top of this to kind of, I mean, it's going that way anyways. It's like everywhere. And then I had these two little trellis things. They're kind of like, they're broken, but they'll work. So I put them off the side here to kind of like curl some of the bottom ones around. But I mean, it's crazy. That's crazy. It's really liking this spot, and the weather. You know, I've noticed though, because like when I was tying it up, it smells like soap. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. It smells like soap. But the blooms in the morning are really pretty. They're white. I mean, if you look at it now, it's white, but it has like this brown to it, and it's kind of like a tan khaki kind of color. So that is that, which is growing over into my cucumbers section. Now so here's the thing, between this and the zucchini, these cucumbers kind of look, the leaves look yellow. I mean, they're a different kind of green, but they still look, and it could be from all the rain because the ground is still wet, and it's been 3 days or 4 days that it has not rained and the ground is still wet. My zucchini is starting to get the powder mildew. I'm gonna have to spray it. I looked up like little remedy how-to online, so I think I'm gonna go with the one that is the baking soda, the vinegar, and the milk. No, is that what it is? Shoot, I just looked at it and now I forgot. But I think it's got milk and baking soda, and it's either vinegar or water or dish soap or something like that. Oh, so get it together, Jen. I have no idea. Okay, so here's this tomato system. Got some green tomatoes. Green tomatoes. They're starting. Okay, so the zucchini, let's get a closer shot. Excuse me. The zucchini. And the surprise plants. Look at how big they're getting. Yay! I hope they make it this season. I don't know. It's kind of late that they're not already like bigger, but we'll see. My loofah is up over the top. So, okay, so these, I'll just go ahead and say, they get very big. So the loofah, I'm turning to go back around, like to cover, you know, this section over that's not, but maybe they'll just crisscross, you know, like these will come up and go over and those will come up and go over. It'll be fine. Peppers, garlic, I gotta pull that. I'm probably gonna pull it tomorrow. Let's walk over here and see my loofah up close. There's some good ones. Okay, now, what's really weird, I don't know, these are like skinny and like a pale green. I don't know if you can see the pale green or not. And then these are like dark green and fat. Whatever, as long as they're loofah and it works. The corn, my sad dead bee balm. Yes, that's sad. See, it's still wet back here. Now the watermelon. Now the squash. Okay, so I did the squash up, and I knew it might have I'm gonna spray this. Honestly, I'm gonna spray this with the zucchini mix stuff that I do too for the mildew, because I don't think it would hurt. Maybe it would, I don't know. I've never used it before. I've never like had a problem, but with all the wet, I'm just, you know, thinking that there's gonna be an issue. And they look sad, right? They're like wiltedy. They look like they need water, but this whole back is wet. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll give them a little spray later and hope for the best. So this is the spaghetti squash. And I had like this was also doing the same thing. So it's growing up. And I put this like trellis thing here to come so I can do it over to this top part here. Because this, on the high ground, I'm gonna leave this to sprawl down on the bottom. But this definitely, the spaghetti squash definitely needs to go up because it's in the wet area, you know. The cantaloupe is doing way better. A lot of flowers, no cantaloupe starch yet. This is the hot mess corner. No longer the flower corner, right? The hot mess corner. And if you've watched my videos for any length of time, can you believe my little petunia things are still alive? Like normally those are dead in the first week. Like this is the longest time ever that they are still alive. Like I can't believe it. This is the cone flower. It's finally getting its like purpley pink. It's getting its purpley pink. And then let's walk over here. The tomato's doing good. The way the sun is shining on my camera, I can't see anything. It's like a black screen, so I hope that I hope you can see it. So onions, the beans, which I mean they're pole beans. They should be doing more than that, I think. Carrots, the corn in the back, the tomato in the front, the bean. These are the mystery things that have popped up, and then this is the tomato. And then look, so the radishes are doing better. I don't know if it's all the water or all the heat. The peas are also getting a little bit bigger. The tomato, and then the corn and the potatoes are doing good. Marigolds are doing good. I turn around. This is that gherkin cucumber. So this is one plant. It's doing really good. Parsley's coming up. Dill is sprouting. Basil is doing all right. Oregano, chives. This tomato I took out of the corn. It was in with the corn. So let me turn back around. This is the beets, onions, and the beans. But look. Tomato and tomato. Here's the thing. I was gonna take them out. I was gonna take it out. And the only reason why I left it in was because I was afraid if I did take it out, it might mess with the beets and the onions, because it's like, I mean, it's in between both of them. So, and I figured I should be able to pull the beets pretty soon, and then once I pull the beets, then the tomatoes will have plenty of room. So I'm thinking, as long as I just keep the leaves off the ground and keep it trimmed up, I think it'll be fine, because you know, the beets are coming up, so it should have plenty of room, right? I'm thinking that anyways. This is the garlic, and I think that's it. So let me just do an overview this week of the garden. We won't show the hot mess corner again. And there you go. Happy 4th of July.